Well, good evening and welcome to Gav's Drams. We done 4 last night of the Cadenheads Authentic Collection, which was released today, hence doing 4 last night rather than 2. We're going to do 4 tonight, and they went on sale at 12 o'clock today, but you can still, hopefully this is still going to help you and decide what you're going to do. So we start off tonight with number 5, Jura, 13-year-old, 57.1. It's coming in at £65. That's about right. It's a Manzanilla cask, Manzanilla hogshead since March 21. Nose, cola cubes, green olives, brine, sandalwood. Taste, soft pretzels, sea salt, strawberry, cream, sweets. Finish, pancetta, pine nuts, multigrain crackers. Now, I did say last night this would be interesting because it's my favourite, but the cask is. And I'll tell you why the cask is. I'm going to show you a book. See this book here? I don't know whether you can see it. Iconic Whiskies. I've had this book for years. And it tells you all about the different casks that you should get in the cask and that you shouldn't. And it tells you all about the Manzanilla casks. And it tells you where it's from, how it's a bodega, how it's done. It's very close to the Fino. But at the bottom it just says aromas. Green apple, almond, bread, salt, chalk, green olives, lemon peel, sea spirit and chamomile. That's basically looking at why I've been out with my spray tonight, but it seems to be dodging it. You see me go, I've got a can of spray, spraying the place. Not doing my part any good. Right, so, get on with it, Gavin. So, what we've got is the Jura. Lovely colour, and you'll see all the colours are different tonight. Really different tonight. They all had decent beads on them. I imagine they've all got decent legs. They're holding quite high. See when you hold that glass up to the light, you see all the fine prints in the glass. Right, take it up to the nose. It's a lovely nose. It really is. And you're getting that caramel tea. There's no doubt about it, you're getting that. I think, I think there's salt in there. There's salty. It's a lovely, fresh nose. There's something there. What is it? Something a little bit funky on the nose. There is a little bit, definitely a little bit of funk in the nose. It's cola cubes, don't know what they're like. Green olives, that's what it'll be. Sandalwood, yep, that's definitely. It's a, yeah, lots of sandalwood, perfumey. It's a lovely nose. It's like if you ever put sandalwood aftershave on, that's what that's like. I think I'll pour that one out. So that's like, so we'll bring it up and we'll see the palette's like. Now I've got to try and keep my mind open here. See, I don't like that. Even though it's a cask like. There's something. Even if I was tasting that blind, I would turn my nose up at that. Well, let's try and come on, open your mind here. Very spirity. It's thin in the mouth. It's very thin. It develops. It, deve- it develops very quickly. See, people like that, but there's just something. This is going to sound mad. I'm going to say something. Put a gun in my head and shoot me. It's like whiskey. It's just something about it. It's no like a single malt when it's soft and it's got flavours and it's when you were young and you used to drink whiskey and you didn't like whiskey. Cask is working. There's a lot of flavours coming for the cask. I'm not sure about the spirit. Maybe it's just me. It's just me. So I'm going to put that one where I'm going to be. You'll probably guess I'm going to put that one. That'll be last at the moment. I'll move them all up one. Okay, so I'm going to put that one in there. Right, have a drink of water. You will notice that the colours, when I've done my notes and stuff, yeah. Oh, you can see them, they're all different colours of night. The other thing I've noticed, there's 8 drams or eight bottles in this, what they're putting out, and 6 of them are finished. There's only them 2 bourbon. And Cadenheads seem to be doing quite a lot of this at the moment. They seem to be finishing a lot of the whiskies. I don't know what the reason is, if they got a lot of spare casks lying about, or the whiskey's just no ready. Who knows? But they're doing it with most. They say 8 drams and 6 putting out in finishes. So there you go. Right. Number 6, Miltonduff. Oloroso Hogshead since 21. Nose stewed plums, cherry, menthol sweets, toffee, apples. Taste black forest gatto. Oh, I like the sound of that. Toasted almonds, caramelized cream brulee topping. Finish treacle, dates, toffee sauce. That sounds like something you get in a sweet. That's something you get for pudding. What the tastes are in that. That sounds gorgeous. So look at the colour of it. And that's not all. Also, look at that. Look at the colour of that. Yeah. For these tastes, so yeah, I'm going to like this before I even taste it. Um, it's like lovely pudding, isn't it? That's what it sounds like anyway. So let's get into the nose. It's a lovely colour. Oh, very sweet. Oh, very, very, very sweet and all. I would say, I would say, and I'm surprised I've not got it. I would say Demerara sugar. There's a sweetness just lifting from that. And I would say it tastes like Demerara sugar. The cask is the finish is definitely working on this one. It's taken over. There's no any nose prickle whatsoever. Lovely nose. Very, very sweet. There are apples in there. But it's no Christmassy cake. It's no marzipan or anything like that. It's just sweet. Sweet. Right, let's see what we've got in the palate. Would be a great after dinner dram, you know that. Sitting beside a nice coal fire. Well, there's a lot going on in that, an awful lot going on in that. It's warm, but it's no burny warm. It's lovely. It's a lovely, that is nice. I really like that. I've got the dryness. The dryness is there. Miltonduff, 13 years of age, £60. Oloroso, stewed plum, yep, I get that. Cherry, yep, I get everything they're saying on it is cherry, sweets, toffee, apples. It's a lovely noise, but even better, it's a lovely. A lot of people might say it's too thick, it's sickly. Now I don't like thick and sickly whiskies. I think I think they've got that right. I really do. I can see. Sometimes you read tasting notes, you think, where the hell did they get them from? What have they been reading? What have they been eating before it? But yes, stewed plums, cherry, menthol sweets. I would put Demerara sugar in it. I definitely would. And toffee apples, without a doubt. It's gorgeous. Black Forest Gatto. Aye, it's that kind of. I'm getting almonds, caramelised. Aye, oh aye, caramelised cream brulee topping. Yeah, I don't think I could drink a lot of that. I think that could be just after a nice meal. No, but that would be lovely. Finished your meal, cup of coffee, and a wee bit of chocolate. I think that would be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, where do you put it? That's the question. Now, where do I put you? I'm going to put you one, two, three. I'm going to put you fourth. Yeah, and then they're really difficult. Oops, they're really difficult to the ones that I've last like. But I'm going to put that in fourth without a doubt. Right, number 7, Glenrothes. Another distillery. I love Glenrothes. I always like Glenrothes sherry stuff. Always, and it's in an Oloroso Hogshead again since 2020. Now they're saying raspberry, jelly, leather. Now I like leather in a dram, but you only get that in an old dram. It's coming in at £70. Taste, chocolate, orange, cinnamon, cereal, red velvet. Finish, Brazil nuts, brown bread, crust, and cocoa powder. Let's see. They're all reasonable. They two are reasonably dark, except that one. We should go. They all had decent beads on them. They did. To be fair, they all had decent beads on them, I must admit. I do these legs and it's a shame you can't see them. They're all much the same. They're all just hanging there. They're quite nice as well. They're definitely hanging. The only thing of that, my bloody glasses are manky. Think fight. Washed these and polished these this afternoon. It must be fingerprints. Must be. Right, bring it up to the nose. Now, that's completely different for that. And that's Oloroso as well. Let's go back to that. Slight, sweeter, sugary. Caramel, chocolate. I think that's a softer noise. That's a nicer noise. That's very nice. Again, I'm a Ben Rennis fan. That's the problem. Now let's see what we've got here. Right. I would say dark chocolate. There's a lot of dark chocolate in that. It's not as sweet, it's not as sugary as the first one. More chocolatey, creamy, fudgy. Sherry bombs, definitely no. Let's go. Yeah. Not sure. On the nose, it's no sweet. Well, on the palate, it's a wee bit sweeter. Candy apples, chocolate. See, I don't get lots of things. I only get two or three things. Quite warm, quite spirity. Right. Um. Right. Here's an interesting one. Now again, it's only the way my brain works and with things. If I had to sit and have 2 or 3 drams, I would pick that, the Glenrothes. Right? If I was finishing a meal, big heavy meal, sweet, and a nice cup of coffee, and just to relax with 1 dram after a meal, I would go for the Miltonduff. And that's probably how I would do. I don't think I could sit and drink 2 or 3 of these. One of these would be enough. You could probably have 2 or 3 of these. And that's that. So where am I going to put that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put it in behind the Miltonduff. Okay. Right, that's where I'm going to put it. I'll just put them there like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we'll get the last one. Right. Now, everybody knows I love Bunnahabhain. Love it. I'm always a bit wary when they put it in a finish. I always am. Especially a red wine finish. So it's in a red wine hogshead since 2019, which is a fair bit. So is that going to take the Bunnahabhain spirit away? Is it going to change the Bunnahabhain? Right. Smoked bacon, honey, baked ham cloves. I just don't go when they go this route, smoked bacon and honey. I don't get that now. My brain's starting to... Bunnahabhain is normally non-peated. There is occasionally one peated, occasionally. Now, as soon as they mention smoked bacon, I'm thinking, is it peated? So we'll see what I think. That doesn't make me see it. Campfire smoked pork crackling, barbecue sauce, black currant juice smoked. If it's according to the smoke, every smoke, nose has got smoke in it, taste has got smoke in it, the finish has got smoke in it. Does that mean it's a lightly peated one and I'll put it in a wine cask to finish? You can see the colour, you can see the redness in it. You definitely can. See that? You can see the redness in it. Right. Don't disappoint me. Please don't. I've ordered this one without tasting it. I'll be buying 2 of these, so I'm not decided what one to get yet. I'm not sure. But I've definitely told them to mark that one down. Anything with Bunnahabhain that comes out of Cadenheads, I'll buy. Um, and you've got to be careful at that because you're letting your mind and oh, it's going to eat. You're letting it rather than tasting it first. This is where I love tasting blind. When you're tasting blind, you don't know what it is. You definitely don't. But you can pick out a Bunnahabhain. Well, I can. Right, here we go. Hmm, interesting. Nice soft spirit. Now, I do not think it's peated. Neck in the block. On the nose, I'm not getting any peat. Definitely not. Again, it depends. If it was in the Oloroso, doesn't it? Is it a first fill Oloroso? Is it anything in it? This is the fabulous thing about whiskey. You know, it's got an awful lot to do what was in it, which these aquavita bottles proves these aquavita bottles proves a point. If you can see them, it proves a point. You know, what was in them has completely changed them. Quite dry. You've got red wine. I mean, there's so many different red wines. What kind of red wine? There's hundreds of red wines. Different grapes, different flavours. I think if you tasted that wine, and looking at it, you would say that's a wine cask. I think you would. Right. Nothing. The only thing I'm going to say about the nose, there's a dampness, and that's Bunnahabhain. There's a dampness, and that's what I get with Bunnahabhain. There's always a dampness. I don't know if anybody does that, but that's me. Right, here we go. Don't know. It's whiny. What's this whiny, Gavin? Actually, it's a wee bit of a kicker. It's got a wee kick to it. Again, then it's a 9-year-old, 58 red wine hogshead. See, come on. I'm not getting smoked. I'm not getting any smoked in that. I think I see where they're coming from. I don't think it's peated. What I'm getting is a definitely damp wood. No doubt about it. That's your know, that's what I get. Somebody will write in and say it's peated, you plonker. They definitely will. I don't think that's peated. I definitely don't. It's damp. There's a damp wood to it. Maybe that's what they're saying. The smoke. Campfire smoke. Crackling. No, definitely no. Now the second taste is a bit better. However, you can probably hear it as I take it down, as it goes down the hatch. There's a wee bang to it. There's a wee kick to it. Now let me see what's coming. Is developing. What's coming back? What's coming back in that finish? I would say that was very damp. I'm not sure. I've ordered a bottle, so I'll play about with the bottle. I might put the bottle up and do a review on the bottle as it goes down, change my mind. It's definitely a long finish. That wine's coming through now. I'm not convinced about that. When I say I'm not convinced about it, I don't dislike it. I really don't. But it's definitely, don't know where they're getting the smoke from. A bit of sweetness. Where am I going to put that? I'm going to actually put that there. Now, they're actually, normally when I do this collection, I've usually got maybe a non-Scotch or a world whisky in it, or something that I don't really like. And I say that, they're actually 8 decent drams, and I think most people will get, I don't think would dislike any of them, to be honest. I think the only thing I'll question, and maybe they'll get back to me, I don't know, but for some strange reason, a lot of the stuff that they're putting out, they're finishing. Whether it be Oloroso casks or whatever, wine casks, they seem to be finishing other whiskies. I don't know the first two. So, my order, and there's no really a bad one. There's always one I say, oh, I'm not sure about that. So I went for number 2 is my first one, which is the Glenrothes, and it comes in at £150. Now, as I said before, you could buy 3 Glencadams for that. You really could. But I enjoy an older whisky. I like to sit and just pour an older whisky and sip it. And there was everything in there that I expected for an older whisky. And if I remember right, I put 2 drops of water in it. So I would say, so we can you see it? I'll put it there. You can just see the top here. If I bring them back to there, you can see it there. Right, that would be me. Second and third were very, very difficult. I think they were. I think it would depend on the time of day and what you had for your tea. But I'm going to put the Doulluen in. That was number 3, and that came in second. And that was a Phoenix Hogshead, and I thought that was lovely. I really, really did. I enjoyed that. Glencadam, I really liked. I thought that was the first one. I think the first 4 last night were all cracking drams, and it'd be really difficult. That's the order I've put them in, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody put them in different orders. I really, really wouldn't. It would be interesting. Jason normally puts these up on my forum, Independent Whiskey Bottlings. That's a forum I run, uh, and Jason usually puts stuff up, and we don't always agree, which is good. And it'll be interesting to what he thinks of Doulluen. It really will be. It'd be just interesting if he would put them in the same order as I've put. And the same to you guys, if you've got the pack, would you put them in the same order? So I thought they were quite good. So in fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4. In fifth place, I went for the Glenrothes 16-year-old. Again, decent whiskey. £70 for a 16-year-old. I think that's what you're going to pay for in today's climate, with everything going up and the prices of everything up. I think you'll be very lucky to get decent drams under £50 now. You definitely will. They're there. They're definitely there. But in the independent bottlings, I think they're just going to be sticking the prices up a wee bit. I need to try and do some more independent bottlings. I keep saying this. and get away from Cadenheads just to compare them. Right. Sixth place, I went for Outskirt. Now, to be honest, that could have went in second place dead easy. It really could have. And why is it away down the park? That surprised me. It really shocked me in a good way. I wasn't expecting it. Inchgour is a whisky that if I saw on a shelf, I would walk by. Not anymore. I'm going to look at it. I might even buy that. I don't know. I can only buy so much when they come out. So I've not decided what I'm going to go for yet. So the Inchgour surprised me, and I think I'll try that. And I'm going to try it with other independent bottlers to see what it's like. I think that'll be interesting. I don't know when you get it in official bottling, but that surprised me. The Bunnahabhain, I can't make my mind up on it. I just can't. You know that I don't know why. I just can't. And yet, if you look at them, it's the one I've drank most of it. That's because I can't make my mind up. That's why it's down there. Just trying to make my mind up. I just so it's down there. Maybe I'm a bit cruel with the Jura. Somebody's got to come first, and somebody's got to come second. I'm not sure about the Jura. Let's go back to it. It's a nice colour. See, this is where I start to get mixed up. Somebody will write in and say, "Oh, that's not the Jura you're tasting." That's the Jura. See, the four I poured last night, I just done a quick sample, and then I left them, and I was going to drink them when I was watching Aquaviti. And they lay for maybe 2, 3 hours, and they were completely different. They were just completely different. See, I think Jura's a white whiskey, but that cask is doing a lot of work. Don't know, don't know. Right, that's me. Please comment. I need your comments. I need your opinions. Um, don't be frightened to disagree with me, because it's good, especially when you're drinking whiskies. I think it'd be frightening if, let's say, let's pick a drum here. Innsgauer. The Innsgauer surprised me. I thought it was good. But a lot of people say, oh, it's a go-to whiskey for me. That's great. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't like it. And if we all have the same opinion, whiskey's not doing its job. Do you know that? It's no, we've got to have different opinions because we've got to have different palates. And that's why I don't score whiskies. Somebody says to me, you should score whiskies, but it's not for me. I put them in order to my palate, but I could do that tomorrow and it could completely change. So that's Cadenheads, Cask Strength, Authentic Collection. 8 bottles released at 12 o'clock today. All good value for money. The Ben Rinnes is a bit expensive, but is it worth it? Maybe. You get 3 Glencaddles for it. That's the problem. But you're not going to get an older whiskey. Where are you going to get a 26-year-old whiskey at under £150? So that's that. So thanks for watching Gav's Drams. You know the drill. Press the bell. Press the subs button. That's important. We're getting there. We're pushing it. Go to the description box below if you'd like to buy me a coffee. Please do so. But the most important thing is to watch the channel, press the bell, and make comment. Don't be frightened to make comment. So thank you very much. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. Take care. Oh, right, it's this one. The one I don't like. I didn't say that. I'm not sure about. Take care. See you next week. You know, guys, I don't think we appreciate this community. I was at the Lake Fest last Saturday night there, and there were people from all over the country come up to this Lake Fest. There were people from different parts of the world, and nobody cares what you do. You could be a dustman, you could be a lawyer, you could be a professor. Everybody's there interested in whiskey, and that's the chat. It's all about whiskey, and everybody is so nice. It's unbelievable. I just wish the rest of the world and politicians would look at a whiskey group and they might learn something. Cheers.